Something crazy. Yeah. So how they start Tuesday night is it? And they have work from the Friday before Wednesday night. And then it ends some Thursday night. So you have Friday. It's like it's a whole.
Eli, what did you do, Jack? What did you do as a kid?
I play basketball on the driveway.
Play with my friends. We force our kids to go to vacation. That's what we do to them. Let your kids go. Let your kids out. Let them go swim.
Parent teachers day. Now they have let the teacher do it at night. Why should the mother suffer with the kids the whole day because the parents are not happy with the parent teacher? I mean, like they're paying money for that, and they have to keep the kids.
Open a Sunday.
Teacher, you know the salary that a teacher makes.
So what? Let them not make it. Let them go somewhere else. But if you are a teacher, you have the whole summer.
You can't live on the salary.
The whole summer you are out.
Please.
Open the parasha. Joseph, what ticked you if something happened, Joseph? No, something ticked you.
When I see my kids.
Morning.
Okay, Tov.
They are one teacher, 30 kids. Because one teacher should be happy, 30 mothers should suffer.
I'm opening Parashat Naso. We read this morning. This is a parasha we never read it. It's fascinating stuff. The Sefer Bamidbar, the second parasha. Now, Baruch Hashem, we reached our goal. We have 50 people. My wife was last night.
By the way, she's very famous. There was a video that I came out with the Rebbetzin talking to Bambi. You have an actress on your hands now, Rabbi Prat. No, it was beautiful that it got done for Hanukkah.
I'm so happy.
What was it, Rabbi?
My wife has this is already for 30, 40 years. It's a car organization. Then there is another Zakah organization, $1 a day. So we found 50 people who are giving them and give us 4 times a year $20,000. And then $20,000 came away. You got the check? Yeah, it was available. Anyway, come. Let's see carefully what we read today. Normally, this parasha, Parashat Naso, is the longest parasha. So we never played it. Joseph is page 764. I remember Bayaz today is the first day of Hanukkah, but we saw already that today is the day that the Mishkan, yeah. Look at the psukim 764, Perek Zayin, Sefer Bamidbar, Perek Zayin. So remember, Chafei Kislev, they basically assembled the entire Mishkan, but the Mishkan did not start to operate till Rosh Chodesh Nisan. Let's see what happened on Rosh Chodesh Nisan. ויהי ביום קלות משה להקים את המשכן. Pay attention to text. What does it mean ביום קלות משה להקים את המשכן? Ivan, read for us pasuk aleph.
It was on the day that Moshe finished erecting the tabernacle that he anointed it, sanctified it, and all its utensils.
Now, if I'm erecting the Mishkan today and only today, you wouldn't say the day that I finished to erect the Mishkan. The day I built the Mishkan. Moshe Rabbeinu assembled it for 7 days. 7 every day. You put it together, you took it apart. Oh. Every day. See, Beyom Kalot Moshe. Every day of the 7 days, yes, he assembled, took it apart. Assembled, took it apart. Look at the Rashi. Rashi says.
What's the logic of that?
In a second. Vayi beyom kalot Moshe. Look at the Rashi on the 3rd line. First, Rashi says, kalot Moshe Betzalel ve'Oliya b'chol chacham lev asu et hamishkan. They really were the engineers. So why is the Torah saying Kalot Moshe? ולא תלאו הכתוב במשה, ותלאו הכתוב במשה, לפי שמסר נפשו עליו, לראות תבנית כל דבר ודבר. It is, you might have many workers, many people in the family. Who is the one that is really giving his life for it? This was Moshe. ולא טעה בתבנית אחת. Everything came out perfect. וכן מצינו בדוד. כפי שמסר נפשו על בניין בית המקדש, he went to look for the site. He purchased the site. שנאמר זכור השם לדוד את כל עדותו אשר נשבע להשם. לפיכך נקרא על שמו. We never associate the מקדש with David, but the Pesukim are saying ראה ביתך דוד. So again, many people always give a hand. In today's day and age, the one that gave the money or the one that likes his name in the papers, but who is the guy that we attribute something with, the one that gave his life to do it? יש פה דברים גדולים מאוד. Next רש"י, ביום קלות משה להקים, לא נאמר ביום הקים, it doesn't say on Monday when Moshe completed, מלמד שכל 7 ימי המילואים היה משה מעמידו ומפרקו. Now, if you think about it, it's almost impossible for a human being to do it, even once. But every day to take it apart and to ובאותו, in a minute I'll tell you the Khatam Sofer.
Say that they take it apart every day.
It's Hashem commanded him to do it.
Where?
In a minute. This is Parashat Naso. This is Parashat Tetzaveh. אותו היום העמידו ולא פרקו. ולכך נאמר ביום קרות משה להקים. The day that he completed to erect and kept it going. אותו היום קראו הקמותיו. בראש חודש ניסן היה. So remember, this is ראש חודש ניסן. בשני, the next day, נשרפה הפרה. The first time they used the ashes of the red heifer, because if the Kohanim are to go in to start to serve, yeah, בשלישי הזו הזעה ראשונה, וברביעי ילכו. The Khatam Sofer wonders, okay, so to be honest, the Gemara is using this event to show how strong Moshe was. Physically. The Gemara says, it's impossible for human beings, every being. But if you look at the Rambam, okay, Sefer Mada Bazemanim, when the Rambam is listing the qualities that the Navi has to have, he's using this event.
In other words, implying that he has that physical strength.
Look at second Rambam in Yesodei HaTorah, Rambam Yesodei HaTorah. Rambam is describing the qualities of a prophet. We are going to look. There are a few over there. Yeah. You deserve to have this one. No, I'm more used to the other ones. I'll open it. No. After we open it. Rambam Yesodei HaTorah. See here, you have to do too many pages here. Like go to Perek Zion. Perek Zion Yesodei HaTorah. See, I grew up in this curriculum. So
It's made with
No. Yesodei HaTorah. Remember, Yesodei HaTorah.
Everything goes smoothly the first time.
Because Moshe Rabbeinu was in charge, this is why it went smoothly. This is the point.
Why are you looking?
Perek Zion, look
Was
at Perek
completed on
Zion.
Rosh Chodesh itself or completed before Rosh Chodesh?
Again, for 7 days before he erected it, he took it apart, and Rosh Chodesh Nisan he completed and he kept it going.
So it's, in today's world, is it erecting on Rosh Chodesh permissible? Am I allowed to build a
The
building
answer
on
is the
Jewish?
Mishkan, yes.
Yeah, Mishkan, yes.
But
Normally-
wedding or not,
Yeah.
a movie house not, a business not. I'm joking. It's a Mishkan. It is. Look at the first halacha first. מיסודי הדת from the foundations of our exactly. Rani, you're right there.
No, you gave it Eli, like give it to me.
Oh,
I'm not that good. I'm not that good.
This is the easy way.
I got Aliyah today, that's about all of my.
No, today is
Usually, yeah.
באמת a special day. מיסודי הדת לידה. No, you have the right book. Eli took But it's interesting that the Rambam in the Book of Knowledge is telling us begins with the foundations of our religion.
Yeah.
Says the Rambam, ביסודי הדת לידע שהקל מנבא את בני אדם. God communicates with people through prophecy. Now here's a line that we are interested. ואין הנבואה חלה, a person cannot become an ongoing prophet, אלא על חכם גדול בחוכמה. You understand that? חכם גדול בחוכמה. גיבור במידותיו. Remember, גיבור, not
That's physical
muscles,
strength.
מידותיו. ולא יהא יצרו מתגבר עליו בדבר העולם. He's in full control of his physical desires.
It sounds like Pirkei Avot.
Wait. Reading it in the Rambam is fine. The problem is go to the Kesef Mishneh. Kesef Mishneh said, I don't understand how the Rambam can say. Look, Kesef Mishneh is a commentary on the Bible. Good, right there. You see the Kesef Mishneh? David, Kesef Mishneh by using the bottom right. Kesef
Just below the
Mishneh,
knee.
Kesef Mishneh is written. Kesef Mishneh is written by the Beit Yosef. Listen to what he says. Says the Kesef Mishneh, בפרק ד' הנדרים, בגמרא הנדרים, אמר רבי יונתן, אין הקדוש ברוך הוא משרה שכינתו אלא על חכם, גיבור, עשיר. ומפרש רבינו, the Rambam interprets, גיבור במידותיו. כי ההיא דתנן, here is what Jack said a minute ago, איזהו גיבור, הכובש את יצרו. וכן אפשר לפרש עשיר, השמח בחלקו. You just tell it to some people who want to be wealthy, שמח בחלקו. I heard once a man says, איזה עשיר השמח בחלקו, is maybe מן התורה, מדרבנן, you need money also. Look carefully. By the end of the day, after we overcome our desires to be number one, money makes you feel I have everything I want. The one that feels like that without the money, anyway, look carefully.
He's just as rich, yeah.
Ella, now he's asking a question. ששם משמע בגמרא דגיבור כפשוטו. Not like the Rambam is saying Gibor means he's in control of his desires. It means physically, why? בעל כוח. לכן השיר כפשוטו. Because the Gemara is using the fact that Moshe 8 times erected the Mishkan as a proof. He's a fool. He's asking really a question, yes? לכן נראה, remember the Kesef Mishneh has a problem. The Rambam cannot really, the Gemara doesn't seem like it. לכן נראה רבינו שברד לנפשי כמה. This is the Rambam is adding his own requirements, so to say, but of course you have to be
No, over and above. A physical strength, however, he also has to have the other quality of being
Right.
controlled.
ומכל מקום continues, צריך עיון. למה לא כתב רבינו, למה לא כתב שיהיה גיבור בכוח, ועשיר וענב? Why doesn't he say openly, in addition of being a very wise man, in addition of being a man who's in full control, okay, so he says, ויש לומר, the Kesef Mishneh says, שהראש פירש אין רבי יונתן, אין הקדוש ברוך הוא משרה שכינתו בקביעות. Okay.
Why can't we say that he's a leader? He was asking other people to do it for him. Why do we have to say that he's doing by himself?
This is a good question. In a minute, I'll explain to you. Here comes the Rabbi Yerucham Emir. Listen what he says. You read, I read, everyone read numerous times. Sometimes in difficult times, a desperate mother will be able to lift 1,000 pounds to save her son. Does she have it on a regular day? Can she pick 1,000? Definitely not. But at special moments, right, you discover the powers that are hidden by you. Yes? He said, Moshe Rabbeinu on a regular day going to the gym would not be able to lift 200 pounds. Would not. Only when it came to mitzvah. This is the answer to your question. Moshe Rabbeinu did not clean the floor with the Mishkan. He added other people. But when it comes to major accomplishments like the Mishkan, the same exactly about Yaakov. Yes? Yaakov on a regular day was able to lift 200 pounds. Because he picked up a stone that you needed 30 people. For me, it's easy to pick. I mean, used to at least pick 50 pounds. Nothing. Today, Moshe Rabbeinu, Moshe on his own, yes, picked up 300 pounds. The answer is exactly the same. The answer is, so this is what Gibor Midotav means. If you are in full control of your desires, full control, so whenever it's needed, you are able to use the inner strength that you have. This is Amok mode. But let's continue.
So the mindset helps you get to the core of your physical strength.
Everyone agrees. What do you think the Hinduism does? What do you think all this?
Well, even athletes, they focus,
but this is exactly what
they exceed their basic natural ability.
They train people like Moshe Rabbeinu, people like, okay, so this is.
Do you have any understanding of why it needs to be erected, put up and erected 7 times?
I'm sure
it seems
it's a good question.
I do 1 7th at a time. I get
I
the
remember
completion, I'm done.
since I have-
Like David does.
Since I have 15 minutes,
right?
15 minutes extra today. No, but I'm trying to say, he's asking Larry, what was the point of doing it? Anyway, listen what the Khatam first time. This is very interesting. He wants to say like this. He wants to say that he didn't do it from A to Z every day. He did it, he built it once. Then he takes out two beams. By doing that, it's pasul.
Like the sukkah.
The next day, he added another 2. Yes, this is what he wants to say, but it doesn't answer your question.
Yeah.
Which is why was it necessary for 7 days?
The first time.
Okay, now we know what he did in the 7 days. When the Mishkan was erected, every day Aaron and his children came in and he was training them. This is what you do. This is the Mizbeach. This is the Ketoret. This is. But why does he have to take it apart?
It could be for training purposes also.
No, the 7 days.
No, every day.
Oh.
That's what I do.
It's
Yeah, but he was the one who was going to do it afterwards. Might as well train
like
Barney.
what he says, but for the rest of the 40 years, Moshe Rabbeinu was not the one that took the power.
Who was it, the Kohanim or the
The
Levim?
Levim, each one had a special. Now let's continue. I need this still little explanation. Listen to this. So Moshe Rabbeinu is building it for 40 years. Not really 40 years, for a year and a half. וימשך אותו, ויקדש אותו, he anointed him, he sanctified him, ואת כל כלה, ואת המזבח, ואת כל כלה, וימשכם, ויקדש אותו. Larry, you learned it in Masechet Megillah, yes? Kohen Gadol had to be anointed before he can serve. But at the time of Yoshiyahu HaMelech, when they stopped having this special oil, by doing the avodah, he's ready to do it. But here, every vessel in the Beit Mishkan, all the beams had to be anointed. Fine. Now listen to this. And this is a voluntary act. ויקריבו נשיאי ישראל ראשי בית אבותם, הם נשיאי המטות, הם העומדים על הפיקודים. Those נשיאים that went alongside Moshe Rabbeinu, and Moshe Rabbeinu counted the people. Those Nesiim who served the leaders, they are bringing a donation. We'll see in a minute. Who are those Nesiim? Look at the Rashi. Rashi says it twice. Look at the bottom right, Joseph. הם נשיאי המטות שהיו שוטרים במצרים והיו מוכים עליהם. Who deserved to become Joseph a leader? Those policemen that were beaten on behalf of the Jewish people. Yes, because when the Jewish people did not complete the jobs, the supervisors told them, it's your job. They didn't do it, they beat them up. שנאמר ויוכו שוטרי בני ישראל. It's an amazing to realize politicians used to, my parents came from a blue-collar family, I know it. The idea comes from here, yes. If I suffered for the people, yes, I deserve to be on top, or to be honored. When Rashi says it also in the...
So did they have a role, or they just got the front row seats?
No, yeah, of course
They each one brought korbanot.
basically any major decision in the Shevet, every Shevet had its own Sanhedrin. Every Shevet has its own Nasi. So look carefully now what they do.
Rabbi Prague.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Larry.
Oh, I'm sorry. Why do we need the last three words in the pasuk? Vayim shochem v'yikadesh otam. Don't we know that vayim shachoto v'yikadesh otov et kol kelav? Why do we need, if the kelim with the mizbeach and everything else? Why do we need after the word vet kol kelav hypothetically?
So Shela, I mean, you have the Netziv Shul going to. He's asking, look what he's asking. ויהי ביום כלות משה להקים את המשכן, וימשך אותו ויקדש. It seems that the anointing of the Mishkan is written separate. Then, yes, ואת כל כליו, why doesn't it say משה רבינו, erected the Mishkan and anointed the Mishkan and all. Either
Oh, Rabbi, it seems like if you really read the text, like it says, Vayimshach oto, Vayikidesh oto, and then each one is separate. But then at the end, he did it all together, maybe as if they won.
What's the words vet kol kelav doing there?
No.
No.
It's called, you know what the Kelav means? The menorah.
Yeah. So why does he specify the mizbeach?
Aaron.
So why does he specify the mizbeach and not all the others?
Wondering if it'd be similar.
I mean, tomorrow.
When I was a kid, I was in orchestra in high school, and I'm in the back row. I'm one of the trumpet players, and I said to myself, "Who cares whether I say the notes or not?" But I knew I had to do the notes because that's what the conductor was expecting. But so with each one, to make sure it doesn't work.
No, we understand. He's asking. It's really. Look at the English translation. You read Pasuk Aleph.
It was on the day that Moshe finished erecting the tabernacle. We read that before.
It
was on the day that Moshe finished erecting the tabernacle that he anointed it.
Then they anointed it, the tabernacle. Continue.
Sanctified it, and all its utensils, and the altar and all its utensils.
Right.
And he had announced and sacrificed them.
See, in the end, it repeats again. He anointed and sanctified all the utensils. And in the beginning of the pasuk, it says he anointed and he sanctified the tabernacle. Right in one shot. Okay, of course. Yeah, if you have a receiver in front of you, tell me what he says.
I can get them to, yeah.
Let's continue. Listen what the Nesiim are offering first. ויקריבו נשיאי ישראל ראשי בית אבותם, הם עומדים על הפקודים ויביאו את קורבנם לפני השם 6 עגלות צב, 6 wagons, yes, that are covered, ו12 בקר, and 12 bulls, which means every 2 are carrying 1 wagon, עגלה על שני הנשיאים, ושור לאחד. Good?
What does the wagon have? What is the
Good. Second. The obvious question is, we are going to read now for 8 days, every day. If every Nafsi bought the identical items, each one, how come when it comes to the wagons, Joseph, 2 gave 1?
Share.
Share.
Here it is. Says the Sephono, you Larry, what the Sephono says? Says the Sephono, we are sending a message to the people. Leaders have to learn to live together. So every 2 are bringing 1. So to say, every wagon is for 2. כך אומר הספורט, תשמע דבר פלא. Let's go now. Keep your head here.
6 wagons.
Here. 6 wagons. Now, Joseph, this was used to carry the Mishkan. You take the Mishkan off, a huge beams were being carried. The Agalot are carrying the beams.
Moving trucks.
The Aron was carried by hand. The Shulchan by hand. And the Nesiim, the Gemara Masechet Shabbat makes a cheshbon. This is something fascinating. Go now to not this week's parasha, next week's parasha. It's open.
Well, the Agalot are very important
Yeah.
because Yaakov comes down in the Agalot.
Let's see. It's fascinating. Look at something. Yosef is revealing himself, and he's sending his brothers. Yes. Look at page 256. So 256. The brothers are coming back and telling them, yes, your son is the ruler, he's alive. Look at Pasuk.
What parents?
Oh, it's Perek Memhei.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Perek Memhei at the end. Vayafed libo, yes, Pasuk 26, Yaakov couldn't believe it. Vayidabru elav et kol divrei Yosef. They tell him exactly what he said. Asher diber elav, vayar et hagalot, asher shalach Yosef, לשאת אותו, ותלכי רוח אביו. When he saw the wagons,
Right away.
okay, so normally
He ran
without
apart.
going to Rashi Ramban, he's an old man, 22 years he's crying, even if he's alive, fast. I couldn't believe it. Okay, slowly I see it. Look at the Rashi. Rashi on the left column, וירא את העגלות אשר שלח יוסף. Yes? So look at the Rashi, Rashi at Kol Divrei Yosef. You see the Rashi in the second line? At Kol Divrei Yosef, סימן מסר להם במה היה עוסק כשפירש ממנו בפרשת עגלה ערופה. Which means, tell my father that 22 years later, I still remember. Now, listen carefully now, but
Oh, this is famous.
in
Right?
Hebrew, no, but achieve tov. It's a play. We are playing here with words.
Oh, Eglah Rufa.
Plot are wagons. Eglah Rufa is a calf. So what? Vayaret ha'agalot ila, he looks at the wagons. Tell my father, and I remember that it doesn't really fit. So
Maybe it was a Rolls Royce that he sent, and the mother said,
So
of course
listen,
it's to somebody.
listen. Says that, but Tosfot says, he didn't teach him Eglah Rufa.
Oh.
He was teaching him what we just learned. He
Oh.
was teaching him, my dear son, I know that you're not getting along with your brothers. Let me teach you when the Mishkan is being built.
Wow, they were
The Nesiim are walking together. Vayar et ha'agalot, Yosef is telling him, I got the message. You know this? Took me 22 years. It took us. It's good. Vayar et ha'agalot. The reason why the Nesiim are giving two Nesiim, one Agalah, says the Sephora, to give us the message, yes?
Like Yosef got the message.
Yosef is saying, me and my brother, to realize it. Yosef never had a problem. I mean, he had a problem that he was telling his father was wrong with the brothers. Vayar et ha'agalot, Yosef is hinting to him, we are there. We are at least. Yes.
That's very interesting.
No, but it's a fascinating. No, but you realize this is the Rishonim are saying. The Rishonim are questioning Rashi.
Yeah.
That this has to do with the Eglah Rufa because the Eglah is a calf. Vayaret ha'agalot. If you learn, what he was learning with him was this parasha to teach him you're building a house for Hashem, you have to learn to live together with each other.
But the
Now-
second Rashi could support that because it says "Vayad Hagel Asher Shalach Yosef," right? V'lo ne'emar ela Asher Shalach Paro.
But the second one, is, of course. Now look a second. Let's go back now to 764 to Parashat Naso. In today's day and age, if someone comes to Yeshiva and writes a check for $1 billion, whoever receives it is accepted with Joseph. Yeah? Look here. Pasuk Daled Hey, go back to the text. Vayomer Hashem el Moshe lemo, kach meitam, accept it. Means Moshe had no right to accept anything after the Mishkan was completed. As Moshe Rabbeinu comes down after Yom Kippur, he's telling them, we are going to build. People came with a lot of stuff, and after a short time, they stopped taking donations. Who says that you can bring it? Remember, in order for it to become kadosh, it has to become part of the. If I donate a ton of gold to the Beit HaMikdash, by saying it's kadosh, what is it going to be used to? Either to sell, we need the money to fix the place, but to have the kedusha of Klei HaMikdash, he needs permission. So, look. Vayomer Hashem el Moshe lemo, kach meitam, I'm giving you permission to accept it, dear Joseph. V'hayu la'avod et avodat Ohel Moed, and you can use it in Ohel Moed. V'natata otam el HaLeviim, here, give it to the Levim, ish kefi avodato. So look now. Vayikach Moshe et ha'agalot, takes the wagon, v'et habakar, the bulls. How was he distributing it? At Shtei HaHagalot, 2 wagons, ואת 4 הבקר, 4 bulls, נתן לבני גרשון כפי עבודתם. So remember, בני גרשון are getting 2 out of the 6 wagons, ואת 4 עגלות, 4 wagons, ואת 8 הבקר, the 8 bulls, נתן לבני מררי. What is it? Look a second now. You are in Sefer Bamidbar. I mean, 2 minutes, even though every minute of today is already booked. So look a second. Yeah, I'm finishing in a second.
They made a calf for the Beit HaMikdash, and they don't need it.
Eli is asking a good question. If Eli is donating wood, they don't need it. So they have the right, the secretary has the right to sell it and use the money for other use.
But it's still kadosh, no matter what, it remains kadosh.
So remember,
The buyer has to treat it properly.
remember there are 2 levels of Kedusha. One level is called Kedushat Bedek Habayit. Bedek Habayit means anything the treasury needs. The minute you dedicated it, I cannot use it anymore. If they believe that they need it, right? If they believe they need it, they'll make, let's say, they'll make a special cleave for the blood, from the gold. After it's being used, then it becomes kadosh. This is what you learned in Masechet Megillah.
So it's gonna be kadosh. What's the value of it to anybody?
No.
It's gonna remain kadosh.
Yes.
But why should somebody buy it and have a headache?
But the one that gives it,
The donor, we know about the donor. He wants to donate something for himself.
how much money did the shul charge to name the shul so and so?
A lot of money. We're raising the price.
No, but this is the.
No, you're selling it to somebody.
No, you're not
The
selling.
Beit HaMikdash is selling
No,
it. They need the money.
No, if they sell it as a regular property.
So the kedusha goes.
Yeah, of course. What you said. The minute the treasurer sells it, and the fellow is paying, he's redeeming it. The money that he gives becomes kadosh,
Right.
and the vessel or the animal is called pidyon. You went Saturday night. I went to pidyon abel. What's pidyon abel? You redeeming the baby. You are redeeming. Certain items cannot be redeemed. Like if you said this cow is shalavim. No one can
You
redeem
can't.
unless you have a blemish. If you have a blemish, only then you can.
But even if you redeem something, it doesn't become totally full, right? You can't all of a sudden go
Sure it
work
does.
So I donate a keli to the veteran dash. They don't need it, so they sell it. What about that? Now they sell the keli to Eli. What could he do
Does
with
it
that keli?
become totally full?
Yeah,
Sure.
terrible. You're like, man,
Otherwise,
you
there's no value.
need to remember something.
Right, what do you
The
do?
halacha is, listen, if a korban gets a blemish and you redeem it, and the guy decides to slaughter it, you cannot sell it on the open market. This is humiliation. So you can sell it only privately. This is what you remember.
Something.
Bezat Hashem will continue tomorrow. Thank you very much.
Hanukkah Sameach. Sorry.
Thank you.
By the way, Rabbi Prague, special regards from Rifki and Reb Pinchas.
Oh, you call him very nice.
No, because and why was lighting the menorah? It was something.
Oh, yeah,
It's believe me, that's another nace of Hanukkah.
You know, you see a kid like this lighting the menorah. This is
It's worth.
yes.
It's worth everything. It's such a. It's such a thing.
Thank you.
Nechmada kakacha. Oh wow.
The shooting was going on.
Yeah.
Two shooters, a father and a son.
Yeah.
A bystander
And
went up.